This is called crossing a path. This is a demon that's walking in direct light. They are all engaged in surveillance while I'm in the bathroom. I want to be clear, it is currently 2:10 p.m. This is impossible light activity. And the entity is amplifying audible activity inside of the bathroom. So I want to be clear, this is sexual violence. The entity has what are demons, all right, that are in the male's restroom, amplifying noise, which is then heard inside of this bathroom. That demon, which knows exactly what I'm doing. He is just one that's engaging in what is crossing a path. So he's walking in the engineered light as I open the door, listening to everything that I'm doing the entire time, which all of them are doing. This is surveillance. This is the sexually violent surveillance that the entity engages in. All right, so as I'm walking outside of this bathroom stall door, I'm hearing a loud rumbling, and so you have what is the amplification of noise inside of the bathroom. This is what the entity is doing by helicopter outside. This is what the entity is doing by train when I'm in a car or inside of any building. All right, this state is engaging in this conduct while I'm subject to surveillance in the bathroom. This is sexual violence by the people. You are witnessing demonic activity while that demon then just walks through engineered light. Remember February 27, 2022, I remained standing outside on the intersection of what is B Street and Euclid, documenting the people of the state while the state kept a fake sun over my head at 1:02 p.m., which I captured in still images. The light source remains there, and then I go to the Ontario Town Square where it remains directly over me while I'm sitting on the bench at the Ontario Town Square. It is never going to be over the roof. If that was the actual sun, that is. You're talking about what is maintenance of central presence over my head. It is not the same. It's not going to be over the roof. It's not going to be aiming this light inside of the venue. That is the maintenance of the light source where I'm located in Ontario on that day at the same time, and the light source maintaining presence over this venue. And I want to be clear also, while I touch my phone, you're hearing what is like a boom. They're monitoring while I am documenting. Okay, so I want to be clear. This is the sexual violence. It's currently 2:12 p.m. You saw an employee walking out of that circulation desk. She's monitoring. They're not just walking around. You see directed light on the ground, and the fake sun is over the roof. Okay, this is P.O.C. It is currently 2:12 p.m. This is the light source. Here it is right here. It is not remaining and not to be seen over the Ontario Town Square in alignment with me as I stand next to the big clock at 5:12 p.m. This is a mutually exclusive, and this is the presence, by the way, the fake sun over the venue as of what is 9:49 in the morning yesterday while I'm standing outside of this building showing you that light source that's over me as I arrive on the bus. The light source, this is facing D Street. This is all manner of witnessing what is impossible light activity. These are sex offenders as they're walking out of the bathroom, crossing path in this engineered light, walking from room to room are the demon's methods of stalking in the path, crossing path. And it's exactly what you see outside when they are crossing path and directed light is shooting on buildings. This is what they're engaging in, and it's entirely demonic. And they're engaging in surveillance in what is the bathroom. And this is impossible light activity that's not going to be present while the light source is supposedly over the Ontario Town Square, let alone remaining over me in what is the city of Fontana, for example, when I'm in distinctly different locations. In other words, and the state is keeping its light source, for example, in alignment over the 280 North Living Apartments, which is documented conduct. It is currently 2:13 p.m. This is sexual violence at the Upland Public Library. This is P.O.C. Amplification and relevant positioning is the demonic formula, and it is also documentation of what is the sex offender that are the people of the state engaging in what is a sexually violent surveillance inside of the bathroom. All right, this is P.O.C.